Hey, it's just pixels.
Alright. Well, PDubs is over here. Hold on. Hello, PDubs.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey there. How are the alligators doing? How's your alligator stock?
Oh, they're having out, hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, okay. Still the same price? I haven't checked.
It's changed a little bit now that we have currency.
Wow, okay. Alright, I'll have to take a look. I like your yard.
Thank you.
No problem. The price has changed. Where was the store? Shoot. Is it this? Yeah. The price has gone up. You said the price has changed. It's gone up from 500k to 777,777.
Is my Eurovision triple play with
Dang
Korea Cha-Cha-Cha, Alessandra with Queen of Kings, and the
Stationary. Look, there's a bunch of people doing something right here. Look. A bunch of the normal humans. Oh, there. Wait. There's a trench of no town that they're in. Why are they bunched up? I don't know. They're doing something. They're working on something right there. What are they doing? I don't know. Is this me? Oh, I'm so fast. I'm almost here. Demilitarized zone. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. I can creep up. Well, I bet they're not using it in-game. Well, they might be. Alright, I'm gonna mute this. And then I'm gonna run the wrong way. I'm gonna run the right way. I'm gonna run the right way again. I'm gonna attempt to shoot a turtle. It worked. Wow, the turtle shell was insane. Wow, nice banana. Hello?
Howdy.
Where's your hair, dude? What's going on? No
Well,
hat?
sorry, this is what I look like, dude.
It's freaking get in the shade.
Alright, alright, hold on. Is this better?
No reflection.
There.
Oh,
Is that good?
Much better. You look yours that way too.
I look what?
I dropped you a hat.
Wow, what kind of hat is this? Wow, wait a minute.
It's
Wow,
Manny's
can
old
I
hat.
have this?
Dang, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Might be secondhand.
I'm here
Third hand.
to get your side of the story.
Hey,
If-
let's go sit in the
If
Zen
you're
garden.
willing, if you're willing.
I'll answer
Just a
questions.
just a
if you have
brief-
any
Oh, I just was
questions,
I
but-
just wanted to I was just
Good
curious
sign.
about a really brief summary of what the heck is going on over here.
Okay, where to start? How far back do you want me to go?
I don't know. So I was just told. I don't know. I'm not even understanding what's going on totally.
I don't know. We were just trying to build up our town here.
Yeah.
Our little corporation and settlement. And we have 2 neighboring settlements that are also growing. We were, you know, little competition. Get a little squeezed here, a little squeeze there. That's all right. That's part of the game. Having fun. We noticed the settlement up to the north was also pushing in on us slowly. So we went and built our second culture building up there. Not on the edge, but about 8 squares in from the edge of our settlement within our property, for where we were going to expand our mine to.
Okay.
And, prep for skid steer day, because we love skid steer day. And then, I don't know, apparently that pissed off a bunch of people up north and got people upset and angry. And things became aggressive, and then it became things got taken out of the game and taken online, and you know, accusations are made without any evidence. Reputation is being driven down again without any evidence. People are being called abusers. No evidence again. And then we woke up, and then our city was annexed, and then they put a law in place where at the speak of a word from Funky that he was going to take our town hall and our building over here that has all our food and knowledge and do what they did to the end. So what they ended up doing as well is they took our building up north, stripped it, took it home, and said that's the cost of doing business. We're just down here. I don't know. We've been told we're being incredibly aggressive, but we haven't been in there, you know?
Okay. Wow, I didn't know anything about them taking your stuff. They said you took their stuff.
So when we were annexed, as part of being taken over, you are awarded things as a cost of being annexed. So in order to get your things, you got to travel to their land, and you get to collect a advanced upgrade, 100 pieces of wood and 100 iron bars, which is what I think 3 or 4 of us went up to go
Congrats
and
for being
do.
on
better
it.
way to spend
Yeah, here's your reverse tax. And in doing so, there was talk that advertisements, I'll say, if you, not directly to us, but into the open, that if you go and join the human city, that they offer their citizens food,
Normal human city,
and other benefits of being part of the city. So people did look around to see what part of the city has benefits. Like if you look on our farmland, like this is since day 1, we have open crops in our farmland that's open to the citizens. So if anyone outside of our core team here, like people on the hill over there with that nice, interesting, great building over there, wants to go and take some crops from the field, it's open to do so. And we thought that was the same thing that they were doing. So yeah, we had someone who did grab a bit of crops that was unclaimed, open, growing in field without laws, much like I say ours, and then that apparently became a stealing aspect, and I don't know. That is what it is, I guess. I don't know. It's
all right.
It's seen as aggressive. You know, we're being told that, you know, Zafo and myself are being abusive in the way we're playing this game in a Rust-like manner.
You guys are big PvPers.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It means you're a big
Right,
PvPer.
I don't even play Rust.
You know, apparently Zafo, made a message to Reid when Reid formed his currency, and then everyone else took great concern to that message and considered that to be aggressive and abusive as well,
a
or
dumb
something.
joke. Oh my god, it wasn't even about them.
I don't know. I don't know. So then, you know,
Right.
they put laws in to take our stuff, and we just continued going away. We haven't, like I say, haven't stepped foot on their land other than to take our annexation rewards.
Rations.
Right? Annexation, yeah, exactly, our rations, and then have been down here. So I don't know what is going on. I have
There's chaos going up there right now,
pages, pages in DMs on Discord about all this abuse and
Wow.
stuff, and it doesn't make any sense. It's when then it's like I say, things are going into like Reid's chat and stuff and being broadcast as being how we're lying and being abusive and such, and there's just again there's no evidence, and I know there's no evidence because it didn't happen, but it's just either to drive a narrative of a story to get viewers and big explanation streams coming up or something. I don't know. It's
All right.
Steamboat, because I thought this was supposed to be a nice community.
Yeah. Okay.
Here.
Well, that's good. Thanks
I
for
don't-
all the
I don't
information.
deal with text. Like I closed since year 1. I don't have my text open.
Me neither. And I think we should outlaw it.
I don't know what's going on in there. I don't read
Not
it.
a lot of people talking it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Only time I ever talk in it is if I have an audio.
I
problem.
hate the
Somebody's
text and
actually-
the
that's what
out
it
of
is.
game
I'm
chatting.
gonna
I hate it.
Leaving you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm restarting.
I think I tossed 3 times in general chat this year.
I've talked 0 times. I'm winning.
Nice. Last year, I think I turned
talked-
it off for like the first few weeks. It was so crazy.
I talked in the first day, I think, just to answer someone's technical question. That was it, and then I'm done with it.
You're gonna put an emote only. Wait, don't do that yet.
I think this is way better. Just to, even though this audio sounds better, the directional part sucks. It's still a better experience for the game. So I don't know if there's any other questions you have, or
Not really. All
Concerns.
this seems. I mean, you know me. I don't know. Everything just seems silly to me, respectfully.
I don't know. Like we're told.
Respectfully, I agree.
But like, they said something about you stealing their power or something. Did that happen? Not that I care,
No.
or like, not that I'm saying it's like no one's in trouble. I don't know. Everyone's just playing the game.
How can I steal their power from down here? Like, how does that even make?
I don't know. They
logical sense?
said
I'm
something
told-
about-
I just want to get
we-
a goddamn mode.
I have to. I'm told. Here's another one. I'm told if I don't make our neighbors take down their chicken building, that I'm going to suffer the consequences.
I think it was our neighbors who did
This
the
is
power
out of
thing.
game. Like, this is out of game that I'm being told this
Mhm,
stuff. Like it's
mhm.
just it's unreal. It's disappointing, incredibly disappointing, and I don't know. Like I say, we're just trying to ignore it and just move forward. I still have a bunch of other things I guess I have to read and get through still because
Okay.
going out of control. We're just
All right.
just trying to
Well, you could
play the
always
game
ignore them
in
and
a nice
make
garden.
them talk to you in game if you need to.
Look at our
I'm
Zen turtle.
trying to.
Have you
I
seen our
tried
Zen
that.
turtle?
Yeah. Oh, is it
Mm,
permanent?
Hold it everywhere.
He walks this path back and forth. He walks the path back and forth.
Wow.
in the air. He's special. Zen turtle.
Everyone be more like this
Very
turtle.
peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
See the
I
plate
didn't do
over there,
anything.
too?
At all. I don't do anything.
They're talking about
You're
a
doing a good
path of
job,
water
man.
wheels is what they're talking about, apparently. Of course, I'm getting this information from
Right.
outside of the game.
Right. Yeah. Hey, maybe that's where our water wheels went. But no, we haven't even set up one water wheel.
It was a setup.
But even if that is a thing, I'm not even
The
saying,
logs.
I don't know. If they
Yeah,
annex
think
you
about
and you
this
put water
game.
wheels over there and start taking their power, I think that's, I don't know. Figure it out within the game,
well,
everybody.
We don't need it.
It's
we
a
got some
lie.
steam
It's a
generators.
false.
We don't even need it.
There's nothing we've done. Yeah, we've got pollution power, but it still seems like how the heck would we run water
There's
wheels?
no
from
better
one
way
to
to
the
I
other?
have no idea.
It's-
Bucks.
That's why I figured I would ask.
So
I don't know
this is
what's
my
going
point.
on.
Like, there's so many lies that are being spread out, and there's no evidence. of
Goldeneye,
any
thanks for
of
42
us
months.
Doing this.
I think the water wheels did happen, but it wasn't us.
So it's not. So it's not us. Just like the chicken is
Yeah.
not us. We don't have
Exactly.
control over what other people do outside of our settlement. I don't know. We let our neighbors be. Let our neighbors do what our neighbors want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay.
We joined forces with road, so our roads all connect. And other than that, we share a bit of work orders back and forth. I don't know.
All right.
They do things. That's them. It's not us. Like I don't get it.
Evil Manny.
Okay, roger that. Sorry for having you explain all this probably once again or whatever. And thank you for everything. And I'm going to return to my hunting.
Thanks, Jack.
And good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, Turtle's coming to say goodbye. Look, it's
Goodbye, Turtle. Zen Turtle. Never change.
Oh.
Do you have hunting laws here? It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not going to shoot it.
We do. We want to put
Okay,
one in
bye.
place just for you.
Have fun.
Bye.
I got
Or
a
whatever.
sampler.
Or don't. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Oh, good. Listen, I'm kind of done with this drama and all the power. So I stole the power, but it wasn't a group effort. I just did. So yeah.
Oh my god.
It wasn't that big.
Oh my god. All right.
It was
Okay.
like 500 watts or something.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was AFK for a second. I'm back now. Okay, nice. Where was that? Over on the other island? Are you part of this establishment here?
Well, so listen, this is my side of the story.
Okay.
We were going to start a
Here we
power
go.
company, right? That we planned beforehand, but we didn't realize we couldn't build over the ocean, blah blah blah. But then we said, okay, we'll just do it for our island. So I was preparing that, and then I saw something suspicious. They were putting like down a building, and they were going to like. We thought we already discussed from they're probably going to annex us. So then I said, well, screw it. I'm not going to ask permission. I'm just going to take the power. So that's how it went.
Okay. What part are you part of? What town are you part of?
Boardwalk City.
Oh, okay.
We were going to form a country with just pixels, and then we had the draft going, and then they annexed in between. And so I was pretty pissed about that one. So I said, well, F those people. You're at war.
Yeah.
But since I've talked to FunkyLord, and I think it's all just a big misunderstanding.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it does sound like you stole their power. I mean.
Oh no, that I definitely did.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not.
But no,
That's
but
part
I
of the
meant
game, I don't know.
whole, so that I thought they were going to take everything over and blah blah blah. That was just a misunderstanding.
When did you take the power? After the annexation, or before?
No, like pretty much during, because
Roast beef sandwich.
I was preparing the
What the?
what's it
Roast
called?
beef
The,
sandwich?
power station, and then we saw them doing a bunch of suspicious stuff, and then I decided to just steal it.
Wait, did they ever? So they never caught you then?
Well, I think they caught me because I said to somebody that there's a streamer that I stole it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it. Then we have that story out of the.
True. That's solved.
All right.
How's the gambling
Want a
going?
treasure hunt solved?
I can't solve this treasure hunt. We like need a hint or something, man.
You were a little bit close with the.
Okay.
But I thought
Okay.
you had it, but then I heard
Well, so
something
we
about
were
Volkswagen
close.
Golf, and like, what are they talking about? Volkswagen Golf.
Well, so it does have to do something with the fastest car then.
Yes.
Okay. Does it have? Okay. Can I ask? Let me ask. You can say no comment if you want. Does it have to do
Okay,
with
okay. No comment.
coordinates?
No.
Oh shoot.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And you were on. That's what I'm saying. You were on the right.
We were on the right track. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I will give it another try.
One of the times, one was wrong and one was right about the coordinates you had.
Wow. But then I still didn't find it. Or maybe I needed to go there.
No. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
you should be able to see
Ooh.
it
Okay.
now.
This is a hint.
Yeah.
This is a hint. Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. Maybe we'll revisit that then. Where's the gambling
Yeah.
section of the map? Not. I know it's like it's a
under
work in progress, but
construction. Let's see.
Is it north of here?
Yeah, follow me.
all right.
It's like 180 meters, so it's fine.
Don't worry, Manny. You're in the clear about the power stealing. I've solved that mystery.
Nice.
Not that you're in any trouble anyway.
I wasn't in any doubt. I know what I've done.
Yeah. I mean, not that you're in any trouble anyways. I don't know. This is all, like, for me, this is all part of the game. Someone steals your power. We'll figure it out. I don't know. That's literally the game. I don't know. If you're not okay with that, then don't. I don't know. Like, look at Jack. He's just messing around, stealing your power, and it's like, that was me.
It's
GG's.
coming along, yeah.
Okay, good. Wow, look at this boat. Wow, this is amazing. Okay. Oh
it's not
boy.
bad. So this is a new one. We didn't
Okay.
have this last year.
Wow. Oh, over here.
This one. It's this one. You can take a guess what it is.
Is this a jumping thing?
Well,
No. Is this?
sorta.
Oh, you throw stuff.
Nope.
Okay. It's a piano.
One more. Almost.
Almost. Okay.
Did you see Squid Game?
This is so disingenuous. Yeah, you can talk to me in game if you want about it. I don't know.
Did you not see Squid Game?
No, I've never seen Squid Game.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So there's a bridge in there, and they have glass plates. And if they step on one of the glass, so if you left and right, if you step one of the glass plates, you fall through it, and the other one is good, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow.
So this is kind of
Well,
like.
how
this,
do you make a
because
false
one hole
glass
is
plate?
filled And the other one isn't. So you drop down.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Amazing. Nice one.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I gotta go try to solve this riddle. I'm gonna do this. Well, chat's gonna do this. I'm not doing anything.
Our crazy adventure is it's coming. We need a printing press, and then it's coming.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Perfect. All right. Carry on.
There's no better way to spend $6.
Wait, what are these? What are you guys? What are you doing here?
Did you report that animal for stream sniping? Kappa.
Is this the dance party?
Heck yeah.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
We were attempting to build a peace center where we could have some sort of peace negotiations and talks. Frankly, I think everybody is tired of this. We've already had discussions with the town to the west. Look at the chicken's name.
What chicken?
The chicken to the west. Have you not seen the chicken?
No, I haven't seen the chicken. No.
Now listen, you could either shoot me with your bow or hit me in the back of the head, and the roleplay itself will end, if that makes you more comfortable.
No, no. Where's the chicken that you're talking about?
Oh, follow me.
Okay. Where'd my music go? Well, it's fine. I mean, I'm not. Oh my god. I think I found the chicken.
This was a wonderful structure built by the humans of this city. Humans are ingenious and build wonderful things.
All right, so what's
But
the deal with
look on
this
your
chicken?
map at the name of the chicken.
Peace chicken. That one?
Correct.
Look on your map of the name. Is
Anyway.
it? I'm confused.
I was going to send a message to you, but was advised to not until we had a little bit more conversational time periods. Essentially, we want to be done with this, give their city back, and just move on. But a couple of things. I don't know how to say this, and I feel like I've already said enough, but the conversation was a little bit disingenuous, because we've seen them on stream just last night laughing about the power situation, and we shared it on stream today.
Okay.
This
Well,
is
I
what
was laughing
sucks.
about it too,
We've had-
respectfully.
Sure. Sure,
I mean-
but unfortunately we have real life people and they feel stressed and find it unfun.
Okay.
I'm glad that it has made other humans laugh.
Well-
That's wonderful. But it's not fun for us.
Okay.
In fact, it's very stressful and it's not the way we really want to play the game. We just want to have fun. Now I'm going to read something to you if that is okay.
Yep. Yep. More than okay. Like, I mean, I want to be read something or whatever.
Give me 1 second.
But someone was laughing at someone else, and then they can't handle that, and that's okay. Then I agree. Don't play. I don't know. Like, you're playing a social game. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. On that. It's
Okay.
like,
On March 20th, sent to Manny. Question, would you...
think your mic cut out.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I laughed at
Would
the
you guys
power
want
thing.
to join our country? We'd like it. You can maintain your autonomy completely, and we don't have to have that culture bomb there. We can push anything like that more southward if you'd like. We would love to help however we can. Manny says, but then I would lose all the power over my citizens. Smiley. We take this as a joke. Whatever. And not at all. I'll give you whatever role that you want for that. I don't need to intercede in city business in any capacity. You can have access to the entire desert. Manny says, I currently have full executive laws, rights, etc. I go, yeah, we're not going to touch any of your city laws. You can. We only have one current country law, which is a rule that's against.
You feel like we're in
Union
court?
66.
Same.
This is a joke. You know, he says, Manny says, yep, he's a great citizen, so I hear. Haha. I said, haha. Country rule for me is purely RP fun. We know you guys want desert access, and our stuff is rubbing against each other. We have no laws in any capacity that would interact with you. We can provide foods and whatever else you might need. No response. The country came up. The culture thing went up, etc., etc. We attempted days ago to try and just like have peace with this whole thing.
Well, it sounds like they just didn't want to be part of your country.
Yeah, and that's completely fair. We totally get that. Like, we understand that too. And then we're being told that we're like trying to tell people how to play. We haven't done any of that at all. And it's like, I don't understand where that's coming from. Like, I saw Punk say that. We haven't told anybody on how to play at all. Like, we're not telling them that they need to role play with us. We're just saying we don't have laws because that's the way we wanted to play it. And that way they can have access to their mind. Trying to help them out, basically, or anybody else. Ironically, we've been forced then to go into this culture response thing, and it just kind of sucks. It's like everyone is super stressed. I think they're stressed. We're stressed. We don't want this. We've been told that. No, I don't know. It's like we're reiterating stuff, but Manny was super disingenuous in that conversation, and there's other folks too. I mean, like, I logged in just yesterday to a mod of a bigger streamer, like talking smack about us without ever coming to talk about what happened, how we feel, or any of that. And we don't even do this stuff. Like, we just want to be fake robots. That's all we want to be. It sucks, and I don't want to recreate this. It's very tiring. It's very obnoxious.
Then just give them their country back and stay away from them and don't talk to them. I don't get this. I don't understand this. I respectfully,
yeah, fair,
like, I don't understand this.
I agree. That's why we also asked for them to just like remove their stuff. Like, they're pushing into our stuff. They're taking our stuff, dude. And there's like,
what do you mean they're taking your stuff?
I don't know how to explain like how the settlements work. You can take other people's things. They pushed over into our minds, preventing us because they have law preventions against us being able to do stuff.
So they take your stuff or take some land?
Well, both really, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they have the ability to take over that area and potentially do whatever they want. They can pass laws and do whatever the heck they want. It all sucks. They're the ones who brought this up into other people's chats. Like, we didn't do that at all. The only thing we did was attempt to defend. Then I sent a message out saying, guys, let's just back off of this. And they just continued to kind of let it go. It's just like spilled over everywhere. And it really sucks.
Well, I guess good luck with the Peace Center and getting it fixed, because I just still don't fully understand everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Zidian, Anthol, anybody want to speak up? Jules, I mean, just like, I don't know. It's so crazy. Like, I think we just feel gaslit. We had many people like who didn't understand the situation. We came and talked to them, and they're like, "Oh, you're right. That does seem aggressive. Sorry, like we didn't know." Like, that's the sucky thing.
I'll tell one point just like about influence and moving things around. So you see where this culture center is right now. If they had done all of this cultural stuff at their main sites, that radius goes out across the entire thing in a circle. By putting this culture center right on the edge towards our property, it's so that they can center and push culture into the area that we already had culture. If they're able to do it quick enough and fast enough and use their streams to ask other people to come do it, then they are able to push the culture and push our influence back and theirs forward. And then they use laws to prevent us from mining on areas that we were previously mining. And they were quickly doing it that night, and we asked them to stop, and they didn't respond. So we did what we could do to make sure that we could still continue to farm on the area that we could by annexing them, which also is part of the mechanics in the game. I know like a lot of other people are complaining. They're like, oh, they're just doing what's in the game. They're just doing what's in the game. We also did what was in the game.
Okay. And I think that's fine. So now, like I said, I think build your peace center or whatever, and if you have some talks, that sounds great. And I would love to witness that, and let me know if that happens. Because there's so much stuff it's hard for me. Well, not that I'm anything. I'm just interested in what's going on as a.
I mean, I think.
There's so many things have happened that it's hard for me to understand everything. I just can't. I can't understand everything.
Right, and that's the sucky thing is that like there's been stuff spilling out everywhere, just like all over the place.
And like for example, sorry to interrupt, but like for example, this power thing, like that was just someone else from a different town.
But it wasn't though. Like, and I talked to TrashureJack as well. It really wasn't. And again,
it wasn't what? It wasn't him.
It's one of their 3 towns.
They're working together. They're in a country together. They're communicating. They're laughing about this stuff. They're literally trying to grief. I mean, like, come on, like that. Clearly,
I don't know.
Makes sense, right?
No, it doesn't, because one person says I did it on my own, and the other people say they did it.
We know Manny just found out about it last night. We do. We even watched the clip together today. But like. They're all working together to in this. Okay, he mentioned, by the way, I just want to point out, he mentioned that he was doing this like as response, like retaliation, because he saw us building the center. He was doing it. He was in the middle of doing it before we even came out. Like they were already going through the process of working on griefing us. And that's fine. You're right. It's within the game. Hey, we opened up our country so that people could grief us. That's our fault. It really is. You're
True.
Right. Absolutely. But I think my point is one of 2 things. First off, we have the right to defend ourselves within the rules of the game, and we did. What sucks is it's spilling over into us being toxic when we weren't. We literally were just defending and doing whatever we could to try and protect our assets that we had already built. And again, if they had just built the cultural center in the center of their city, it would have just continued to push out around their city, allowing them to do what they want. I was told the next day they did it for a mine. You can tell there's no mine. The game has the ability to basically show you where they are based off of player activity. You can use player activity on the map to look at where mines are.
Maybe as a future mine.
Nothing there. Oh, possibly. Well, can I just put a future mine in any city I want and be like, yeah, I'm just going to go in there. It's a future mine. Like, I mean, come on.
I think so.
They have the ability. All right, fair enough. Sure. I guess my point is, like, that's the community server. Like, that's wild to me. That like, I guess that level.
That someone's claiming land in a land claim video game.
Okay. I mean,
I think we just disagree on this.
I think it's honestly, it's a half-baked feature that most people don't even play with in this game anymore. And if they do, they only do it at a national level that doesn't allow anybody to like really do this anymore because of the toxicity that tends to come from it. I'm just being really honest. It's not something that a lot of people play with anymore. It's banned on most servers completely.
Okay, well, the vast majority of people on the server don't play much at all. They don't have that many hours in the game, I don't think. Maybe Manny does. I don't know.
You are allowed to run it however you want. That's fine. I'm simply explaining why we ourselves were escalated. We were escalated because we had goods, we had arts, we had other such things over there that they were attempting to claim. Yes, the game allows for that. We're not denying that. So we did what we did in response. That's it. Ironically, if they had never put that culture thing there to begin with, we could never have taken their town. If they had just taken it down, we never could have done anything like that. We're fine with them doing their own country. I wish Manny just would have said that. He and I, we played lots of Rust together.
Whoa! It sounds like well, like I said, you guys will have to figure this out. But it sounds like he did say that. You asked him, like you were sharing some DMs here, where you asked him.
he said sorry, I didn't continue or like with the thing. He said, yeah, we'll talk about it. I'll let you know. And then we heard nothing back. And then I messaged him several times on Thursday, and we heard nothing back. He was in game, moving around, nothing in DMs or PMs or anything. And so he made a choice, and that's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. He made a choice, so we made a choice too. And this exact same thing has happened to other people and other leaders. It's really uncomfortable. It sucks. Yeah, it's the game. And I'm really happy we can provide like entertainment for other people. But this is not the type of entertainment that like I personally want to provide. It's unfun. It's hurting people. Friendships are being like ruined, and that kind of sucks. It's stupid. We're not doing this to hurt them. And we were working just now on like giving this back, and in my brain I'm like, there's a role play way of doing this, which hopefully helps the server understand we're trying to move on. And then there's the out of game stuff, which I don't think will be resolved for a while. Like, let's be real. Like, there's, you know, for whatever reason, there's like real life stuff that came from this. It sucks. That stuff's not going to be resolved, right? Or at least for a while. Time heals wounds. We've seen people come back together. In fact, even just this wipe, some people who had beef before playing with each other. So that can be a thing. But like, it's not going to heal over the course of like a couple days. I'd much rather just give their city back. We wanted to kind of try to do a fun thing. We were then going to build a joke massive wall because we thought it would be funny, but we haven't done anything like that yet. We just, you know, we feel stuck, really. We feel stuck because it sucks. And we definitely don't want to force anybody to play roleplay how we want. It's a really important part of this. We really love the stuff that like Trasher does. So, you know, for him, I think he thought we were being aggressive. I wish he just came over and talked to us. That nobody really did that.
Well, I'm here to clear the air on the power thing because that's the only thing. So there was no communication with anybody. We wanted to start a power company.
There was some yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. I was preparing to put the water wheels in the ground. At that time, you guys came over and started building this brick structure. So I asked my buddy, hey, what are they doing over there? It's a bit suspicious. So he said, well, it looks like they're preparing to take something over. So then I said, okay, screw it. Then we're at war. I'm not going to ask permission to like start a power company. I'm just going to steal it. So that's how it went.
So,
it wasn't a coordinated attack.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. I'm sorry. So you admit that like building a structure like that is suspicious?
Yeah, the red brick thing you were building.
Right. What was to the right of that, just to the east on the map?
I have no clue. I was busy with these things. I saw this. I went to my buddy and said, listen, what are they doing? He said, well, they're probably going to take something over. Oh, plus, that's why I got very suspicious. So, the day before...
Why would
Dirk, I think you're about
something over. What made you think that?
Well, because the guy said that it's like a culture bomb or something. I don't know. I don't play this game, but something else. Wait. Because why I
go ahead, Zidian. You're about to say.
So, like the 2 other culture bombs that had just been placed on our border.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He's saying he doesn't even know what that is. Like,
Jesus Christ.
But he does. That's what we're trying to explain. He knew what we were doing. So if he knows that we're trying to push culture back out... Yeah, because my buddy told me,
and then I went to steal the power. Oh my god. And so the first reason I was suspicious of you before all of this is the day before somebody took down like 200 saplings in the jungle just for no reason. And then we found out, or at least he said he did, I don't know if he did it, it was Anton. So yeah, that's why I was very suspicious.
I don't cut down trees that aren't fully mature. Like, you can look at our jungle and all of our forests.
Was it a joke then that you claimed you did it?
I don't think I ever claimed that. If I did, it was probably
yes, you did. When we came to your town for some table, I was there with freaking Panda.
Oh yes, that was a joke. Yes, I did not.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes me very suspicious of you guys. So, yeah.
No, I'm sorry if I came off that way. No, it was purely a joke.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But you know, that plus this building thing, I was like, yeah, okay, screw it. Then we are war apparently, and. Well, then I don't care what you think about me. I will just do my thing. So it turns out that's a big. How do you call it?
Look at the meteor here.
But, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So either way, I'm gonna go return the city because this is just really, really silly.
I agree.
Honestly, for my own part, I naively thought that it was like something that would be like, hey, like, let's just stop this, and on our end, we were like trying not to escalate all day yesterday. We saw lots of messages about us, lots of like kind of rude, nasty things that are not true, stuff like that. People stealing. We're told, well, it's just retaliatory. Well, it's like, okay, so could we not retaliate too? Like, it's just really weird. Like, so we're not allowed to retaliate. We can't build a culture center ourselves to try and push back again to protect our stuff. Like, that's all we
Why not?
did. So
yeah, but
no,
so
well,
my
that's what
point is,
that's what the other folks of the other places are kind of saying. But okay, it's fine. Like, so we have not done anything to take any of their stuff. Oh, the Zidian, how big was the structure that you took down? How many?
It was exactly 30 mortared stone, a plaque, and the stake.
And yeah, so I tried to send a message. It didn't come off well. That's my fault. It really is. It's like a lot of this is definitely my fault. Like, I'll take the blame on a lot of this stuff. We checked it as a group together. We were basically just trying to say, let's de-escalate this. And the response all day yesterday instead was to escalate things. You can ask them. We had many chats in stream. Not in stream.
There's
I'm sorry.
no better way to spend $6.
How can we de-escalate this entire situation? What could we do? And if it's just give the city back, okay, but does that guarantee that they're not going to push our culture anymore? I don't know. So then it's like, okay, now the game has become, we have to keep pushing culture again. We have to federate as soon as possible. And it's just like, it's a game that I think a lot of people don't like to play, and that's fine, but like, it's definitely not what we kind of expected. We wanted fun. Yeah, sure.
The only reason why we built that Jack, the brick one, was to push back again, because you didn't maybe see it, but if you see the big square now, that is gray, the Mega Forge, you guys had been taking over 50% of it.
I just don't even understand this still.
We had 5,000 iron bar, we had maybe 1,000
My thing is
lumber.
I still don't quite understand what the problem is.
Already starting to take over, and in that town and around this place, we had been
like, can someone just tell me what the problem is?
That's why we had to do it.
Yeah, well, but you say you guys, so we were forming a country with Manny, but we are not, so at least I am not working together with Manny. I didn't know all this. Plus, you have like 40 people on, you own half
Like,
the
some
world.
people are
What do
trying
you
to take
think
some
I'm going
land,
to
and
do?
some other people took the land.
So
Is
you
that
get
it?
for my
Is that
point,
the whole thing?
Yeah.
So I suppose, like,
I actually don't know what the core problem is.
The first day, and I think I thought like, okay, here we can have a big Mega Forge. So I started with that day one.
I'm sweating.
And then I thought like, okay, we're gonna have a road around the Mega Forge, and we can have trades with other people down in south. So I was thinking that, okay, we can make a road down there to trade with the other people down there. And if you see on the map, if you can see the dirt that are laying down in the sand, that's where we put up a line, and that line was there from day 2 or something, I think, to make a statement that, okay, from here we're gonna have a place, and rest of it can you guys take.
Yeah, so I believe you guys now. That's not the problem. But I'm just here. I mean, I can't speak for other people. I'm telling you how I watched it and what I thought was going on. So I said, screw it. Okay, we're at war.
Yeah, we totally get that. But why not just come talk to us? Like Hanlon's razor, right? Like,
yeah, but
we attempted to do that. We attempted to talk multiple times. I reached out. I went over on stream. I messaged. I saw Manny moving around. What's ironic, I suppose, about that, and it kind of sucks, is that he's moving around, not messaging me at all. But yesterday, he's blowing me up in DMs. He's trying to find reasons to blame us for little
Are you talking about
things.
messaging in game, by the way? Just sorry to interrupt.
No. Out of game, unfortunate.
So
crap,
not
like,
through
it
voice
sucks,
chat.
right? I did go into voice chat, tried to talk. I asked Zafo to let him know and let us know that we could come talk together when he's back, so we could chat, and just none of that happened. Just yesterday, he's saying, well, I'm on calls. Oh, I totally understand that. But he tells me that, and he's saying, I'm going to call right now. And then I hear him in Zafo's stream. So he's not, like, I don't get it. He told us it's for a mine, there's no mine. There's all this different stuff.
The thing we could do maybe different was that we took most of the conversation via Manny. We could basically talk to other people though, so that we can take blame on. We should have been talking to other people too, not only
Well, yeah,
Manny,
but
probably.
But the
I'll
thing
just
is,
be ready for
you know,
the
all this
Peace Center
information
talks.
I don't have up front, so I see things happening, I take my conclusions, and so yeah, like the jungle thing.
I'm a big fan of TrashureJack here.
Okay, that's a big move.
He's just like,
Turns
I did
out to
this,
be
I did
okay.
that.
And then the
Yes, thank you.
Anyways, 40 people on, then like having a huge amount of land. So that's
He's just like, yeah, I did this, I stole your power, I thought this was happening, sorry, not sorry.
Panda so much stuff.
That's that, I don't know.
Didn't we give Panda a skill scroll that wasn't even accessible by anybody yet? It was like cooking or something, I don't even remember. Like why assume that maliceness, like when we're trying to help? We've done nothing but try to help anybody around us. Because that's what we do. We don't really care about... It's just so silly. It's this assumed... like aggression, nastiness. And you know what? Maybe we fell prey to that too. I recognize that, right? Like there were multiple things on Thursday night that led us to believe that we were going to be taken over. We wanted to send some sort of a message of like, stop this. We had no intention. I woke up the next morning, told Manny immediately, and I think Zafo and Intel, I might have forgotten, that we had no plans on passing any laws for them. In any capacity. We weren't going to affect them. The law he's talking about was us trying to protect their city center, because in my mind, what they would have done or could have done is just destroy their city completely. Maybe not, but they were already working with the two people to the left and to the right, and we had seen that over the course of the past couple of days. So I wanted to protect that. We absolutely took the culture center down up there. It was just 30 mortared stone. It wasn't
like
even
playing Monopoly all over
I
again.
can send you a photo of it. It's just a thing in the ground. We used the game for that. They passed a law to make it so we couldn't grab it. We bypassed that by turning it into a residency. Like we know the game too, and we implemented things to stop them. If they want the mortared stone, we'll pay it back in double. We'll give them city stones. We don't really care. We just want them to go away. We want the drama to go away. We want the justifications for like running around stealing our stuff. And it is stealing. The guy was sending messages to this lovely, lovely lady who has come to play with us, telling her, we don't deserve this, we don't need it because the robots have too much anyway, and whatever, while grabbing it up. Then later, other people come by. Manny's in our city looking around, trying to look at anything that's on the ground that he can pick up. I know this is Rust behavior, so now we're trying to like defend and respond, and it sucks. And yeah, we look aggressive. I get that, I totally do. I think I even admitted this to you earlier. You know, taking the city.
Yeah, we had a good talk. But
aggressive act.
I'm just here to say, I'm just here for the power thing, right? So I explained how my, and we are not. I'm not like connected.
Even if they are, if you annex me and I start taking stuff, okay,
that's why
you better do something about that.
Sure, that's totally fine. I understand that.
I don't know about all the stuff
the problem
that's
is
going
not
on between you two
okay.
guys.
The problem is not that. It's that there was then giggling about it last night, laughing about it, etc.
Yeah, well,
that's what.
Of course, because I thought we were at war, so of course
like,
I'm laughing.
This is meant to be community. It's meant to be people working together.
That's
okay.
I'll let me know if the peace talks ever happen. I'll come witness them.
Well, again,
bro, like you can't. You just want people like respectfully. Like you want people to play a certain way, and maybe they won't, and that's the way it is. I don't know. It's a community server, but that doesn't mean it's all. You know, everyone's just gonna sit back and smoke a doob and be super friends or whatever. I don't know. This is like the 5th year we're doing this. That's not what happens. I gotta go back to Moletown, dude. This isn't my boat. Gee, dang it. I just had to walk away there. Where's my music? I still am just confused. I know this sounds maybe stupid because I'm sitting here listening to all this stuff, but I'm still like sort of confused about what the problem is. Where's my music? Oh, let's see if this Truckers FM actually has a DJ now. I gotta go warn my people never to go over to this island. I gotta go give a warning to my people. Stay here. Yes, I don't know. If they do like that peace talks thing, I'll be there. I'm there to listen. I'll be there to listen. And sorry to say, I will enjoy the drama, but like as always, when this happens, I am, you know, sorry that people are like upset or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know how to say it in a nice way, but I don't think I can. But like, just I don't know. Like, the thing is, I understand people getting upset because this game, it doesn't matter what it is, people are putting in a bunch of time. Everyone's putting in a bunch of time. Some people are putting in crazy amounts of time. So that is something to get upset over for sure, but this all seems so blown out of proportion. Like, absurdly blown out of proportion. From my perspective, from an outsider looking in. Gosh, if we do another eco server, there's just rules. I'm saying it now, I'm setting a rule for if we do this next year. No text chat, no Discord. If it's something that can be said within the game with your voice, then you say it in game with your voice. And if you can't talk or something, then you can write it on a sign. Slap it down. The amount of metagaming is just so silly. Wow, look how different this looks now. Is Reid on? Oh, yeah, okay. Thank God we don't have a currency exchange this year. Hello, your Moliness. I come bearing news from a distant land. He can't hear me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hello, your Moliness.
Hello?
Sorry, were you talking to me? Or did I just interrupt you? I'm so sorry.
I was talking to you.
I just did unstuck. I couldn't hear. I come bearing news from another land.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Don't leave this continent. Well, sorry, that's not fair. There are other lands to the southeast. Don't go there. And please advise all other moles to just stay out of there.
That was kind of my reaction too. But
yeah, just don't go over there.
Before war broke out.
Yeah, it's a whole war over nothing. Well, sorry, that's rude. There's a whole war over very little or something. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
You know, that might be true to the nature of war.
Yeah, true. True. This is how it happens. There's a war over some land or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's a big war. Lots of war.
There's a big war. Nobody go to the war zone. It's scary. Also,
don't go to the war zone. That's it. Good.
Here's what happened.
That's for Dansk over there.
Is too cool to destroy, so I'm turning it into a museum.
Okay, I mean you could destroy it though too.
Yeah, but there's gonna
What do you mean it's too cool? It's like made of dirt.
Build around it. Yeah, I know. It's great. It looks awesome, and our greatest hunter lived here.
Wow, thank you.
Among our hunters, one of them lived here.
I keep like stuttering. I might need to restart my game.
It's a window into the life of early peoples from our land. You know.
Wow, what an honor.
Just as it was back in the start of before
in the start
times,
of moles.
Right. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a mole mart and a museum, and there might be some tours.
Okay, perfect. Also, you know when I said no one go over to the war zone or whatever? Can I go though? Sometimes.
$6.
Can I be our diplomat or whatever?
Be our recon
yeah.
guy. Yeah, our diplomat.
Okay, nice. What do they call
You
that?
can be the chief of espionage and diplomacy. They call that
Not a diplomat.
emissary.
No, an ambassador. I'm the mole ambassador. If I
You're the
can,
mole
if that's
ambassador.
okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, nice.
You're the only person who's armed.
So far, they
you
know
might as
nothing
well.
about us, and when they come here, we'll all be underground.
True.
Do you need anything? I'm just gonna keep hunting, I think.
I'm great.
The
I'm trying
diplomole.
to
Wow.
Not clog up all of your stockpiles and things.
Yeah, is the stockpile in the
one
way?
thing
Because
is-
I was thinking about.
No.
I
this
was
is good.
inspired by someone else. They had a bunch of those trash cans, and they were filling them with animal carcasses. So I was
That's
thinking
pretty
I
funny.
might do that.
And also, I've seen that in real life, and it's not that nice.
Yeah.
One thing is,
I think it's easy to make those trash cans.
you could eventually, if you were interested, but you don't have to, move your butchery production into our kitchen area.
Yeah, I could do that if that's more convenient.
It might be. Do you know where
Okay.
our kitchen is? Have you
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Our kitchen?
Oh yeah, I've seen Dread down there.
Okay.
Yep, slaving away at the
Yep.
at the kitchen
At the
counter or
hot
whatever.
stuff.
Yeah, the hot. He's sweating
Yeah,
down there.
Michael's baking now. We got muffins.
Is
and
there
stuff
room
now
for butchery
sometimes.
tables?
If there isn't, we could make some.
Okay.
also,
yeah, that would probably be more convenient, but for other people.
What's your housing bonus right now?
15.
Okay, will you do me a favor, real quick, like?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get you to become a resident of the Great Mining Hole to the east.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to need you to tell me when you accept the invitation. I'm going to need you to tell me what your housing is, your housing bonus.
My housing bonus is now 22.1.
Amazing.
I'm up.
So that's better, right?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm up.
You're up. All right. That's where you live now.
Okay, thank
enjoy.
you. Thank you so much. Where is it?
Well, just look for all of the great mining.
Okay, okay.
There's
oh
a
wait, I
large
don't
lumber
need to know where I
stockpile.
live in order to have a housing bonus.
True. That is technically true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't care. Yeah, I
So,
just sleep outside.
Yeah, one day maybe you'll wind up at your house. You'll just wander drunkenly into your house in the
Yeah.
middle of the night without even ever having been there before.
It's like the people who like have like a nice bed, but then they just sleep on the couch anyway. I'll just sleep outside, because it's more
Yeah,
about who
good
I
thinking.
am. It's like I'm a hunter, you know.
Yeah. You can't leave the outdoors behind. I get it.
Telegraph, thanks for 10 months. Okay, well, I'm gonna go shoot some animals for a little bit, and maybe make some trash
All right,
cans.
good luck. And thank you. And sounds.
No, we're not starving. We were for the first couple days. Now we're good. And now my trash cans are done. Alright, I'm gonna put these right here. Secret tunnel.
Did you know there's a sign in there? There's a long message on it.
In where?
Yeah, it's gonna be in our museum.
Oh, I'm still stuttery.
Oh,
Darn.
yeah, in here, man.
Yeah, I mean, somebody left that on a mountain or something, and
Oh.
I stole it to put in our museum.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Oh, this is different than...
Yeah, this
Oh.
one's really involved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Infinite Travels found the only method to break the cycle is extermination of the mole people. Wow, and we persevered? Great job, everybody.
Yeah, great job. I'm proud of us.
Yeah,
Sorry.
same. Anyone care to summarize? Oh no, I can tell you that no one cares to summarize. I don't think most of us understand what's even going on. I can't hunt this because it's on someone's property. I don't know. There's a land dispute. I think that's it. I think there's a land dispute. And there's some people fighting over some land. I think that's about it. Wait, I'm in normal human country. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh my god! They're touching us. Can I hunt here? Oh, I can. One person's land was encroaching on another person's land, so one person tried to stop that, and then the other person didn't like that, and then they stopped that, and now that's about it, I think. I think that's it. Once you get enough culture to annex someone, you have to pay a game-determined cost to perform the annexation. For an annex like this, I believe it requires a ton of resources. Once you have enough culture, and those resources are paid to the citizens being annexed. Okay. So, maybe we do need to be careful about that. We don't even have a... Wait, do we have a country? Okay, no we don't. Uh-oh. Maybe we should wait and see if... Never mind. I'm gonna go tell Reid. Do we need more arrows? Hey, your Moliness, are you still over here?
Oh yeah, I'm trapped.
Okay. Oh, do you need assistance?
I just need to get this stuff out of here so I can put a stockpile down.
Oh, I see.
If you want to drop down here, grab a bunch of stuff and unstuck and put it.
Yeah,
in a
let's
stockpile,
all
that'd be really
just...
helpful.
We want to all get stuck down here, right?
No, we can't all get stuck. I'm on cooldown.
You're on unstuck cooldown?
Yeah, I'm on unstuck cooldown. I've used the unstuck
Dang.
mechanic. I'm being punished.
Storage is full. Okay, I have a... I can go put it somewhere else. Oh, I did put it somewhere else. I'm a little
you
lagged.
know where you can put it?
That's toxic, dude. Do you know... Are we going to have a country?
Yeah, we are. With the dwarves
Nice.
and with the toddlers.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we need to make that happen.
Yeah, because like I just noticed... Well, no, I don't... I was just asking because I just noticed that the totally normal human country is like actually on our beach. It's
Yeah.
touching our beach.
Oh god.
Touching our beach.
And I don't know what happens if
I
they
think
get
it's
there
gonna wanna
first.
touch more than that.
Maybe. It might. It might not. It might dissolve. I'm not sure though.
It might.
Is the terrain of the planet the same? No, it's procedurally generated. You can edit. I mean, there's a whole editor thing. You can customize it and change parameters and all that. Ours is set up to where
But yeah, I would start with your
there are
flax
continents,
for extra-
basically,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
water
yeah.
between them. And I don't know. Everything's pretty much even. As far as...
Hello.
There's a talking machine! The heck is this?
What do you mean, man? I'm driving this thing.
Oh, I see you now. You had just appeared. Wow.
Thank you.
Nice cart.
Yeah, I'm borrowing it. Just a loader.
Dang. Oh, that would be a shame if you accidentally lagged into the river.
Oh, that would be really
And then
bad.
into one of our tunnels, and then we had to leave it down there.
Oh, man. That would suck.
I think there are invisible people. I'm not sure though. Let's see if we can find Crystal's storage thing actually. That's something else I could do. I'm gonna go into the hole. Okay. So this is the cooking place. This is where the cooking is happening. Okay, this is the main road. Wow, this has gotten so big now. Like, look how tall the ceiling is. Oh my god. Homestead of Osrix. Wow. Okay. Okay.
As soon as I heard you express interest,
I think I live somewhere down here. So I have a
There would
house
also be
somewhere in
room
here.
for a collection of artifacts. For example, I have a sign someone made about us and some kind of
Wow, this is
4th aid and how the
advanced.
mole
I think
people
I
are
might live
trying to
here.
rise up or whatever. And I have a very important sardine to put on display.
Oh, sardine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been mayor and built museums in a couple servers, so I can do that.
You want to be the? You could be the what's the curator of our.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Wow, the curator. See, Coolio? Oh wait, it's here. It's here. I think it's here. I recognize this. And then you go up here. This is all different now, though. Oh my god, it's looking so good down here. Wait, I thought this was where it was. Shoot. Let me see if I can see the storages. No. Wow, this is starting to look really good down here. Wow, an otter statue. This looks like it's just digging. The archivist is where the real power lies. Alright, I don't know where it is. I thought I could find it. I can't. I could start touching things and looking for storages to try to find it. Treasury. Wow, look at all these copper pipes. Iron pipes. Glass. What the heck? Daily mole message from Embraces Mole are winning. What? Where'd they get these? Secret Tunnel Mayor's Cotton Streamer Stars. Whoa. Okay, here's government stuff. Storage. Here we go. Look at this Mercy transfer box. 20 meters northeast. Here it is. Wait, tailoring pickup. Oh, I can see it from here. Okay, we just need to get my car. Okay, now how do we get up? Maybe this way. Because there's a ramp here. It looks like it's broken though. Hi YouTube. Thanks for watching my videos, YouTube. I love you.